So what are you looking at? You're looking at a human population that's invariably anxious, frightened of not surviving, not just physically, but through financially, through will my partner leave me? Will I lose my job? Will my belief system survive from this new information? It's all survival, survival. And where does that come from? You talk to brain experts, brain anatomists, etc., and I'll tell you, it comes from the reptilian brain. Comes from the reptilian brain, what they call, some of them call the R complex. I've been writing about the reptilian brain for years for obvious bloody reasons. And what I'm saying in the book, and again, people just have to feel this, is that this genetic manipulation that the ancients talked about, you find over and over and over again. You see it in the Bible, the sons of God interbred with the daughters of men and all that stuff, but that's just one expression. It's all over the place. I'm saying that this was the sequence. The basic theme sequence. Moon comes in, changes everything. End of society as was before. Massive geological, biological, everything bloody catastrophe. Fractured human personalities for those that even bloody survived. And then things settle down. And now the genetic manipulation starts. And suddenly societies start springing up in Sumer, Egypt, Indus Valley, South America, West Africa, China, ones that were ahead of the rest of them. I say this is the influence of these entities. And, of course, then you've got the stories of the Anunnaki in Sumer. You've got the stories of the Chitauri in South Africa in the Zulu legends. And what I'm saying is that there was a genetic manipulation of the human species. I'm not saying we did not have any reptilian brain before then. I'm saying that it was nothing like it is. And I say that the reptilian brain acts, if you take the computer analogy, the biological body computer analogy that I've been using for years, where it's a biological computer that picks up this information and turns it into this reality, and because it's biological, it has the ability to think for itself to a certain level. If you take that analogy, this is a microchip, this reptilian brain, and this microchip is connected to the moon matrix. And if we live our lives through the character traits of the reptilian brain, which is basically fear of not surviving in all its expressions, and also reaction. Reptilian brain don't think, it reacts. And that's a good thing in some ways. If you're driving along the road and someone walks in front of your car, thank you, reptilian brain. You know, you're not going through the neocortex. Oh, this woman's crossing the road. What should I do? Should I stop? Should I swerve? No, bang! But once you get that reaction mechanism manifesting and influencing and dictating, and so many people it does, my goodness, all of us from time to time, if not more than time to time, in the general run of life and decisions and interactions, then you've got a society that is actually a manifestation of the reptilian brain. And in the book, I go into a lot of detail about the traits of the reptilian brain, and then compare them with the traits of human society. And they're incredibly mirrors of each other in so many ways.